Okay, let's start revision. So you had 9 questions. Let me answer them correctly. So let's start with the first one. Define the term peripheral. Wait a second. So what is peripheral means? First of all, you need to always use keywords. For example, what are the keywords for the term peripheral? So the simple correct answer can look like this. Peripheral is a device, or you can say hardware. So both of these words is the keywords. So you have to use them when you will be answering this type of questions. Then you need to say that it's a device that is connected, or you can say externally connected, because it's very important that it is not internally connected, but peripheral devices are always externally connected. Or you can say attached instead of connected, but both of these words is also a keywords to the computer, or you can say computer system. So only this type of answer will be correct. So some of you answered like device connected to the computer. It's this answer will be correct because you have device connected to the computer. It would be better if you add externally connected. That is used to either input or output data. Yeah, that is also correct, but it's like additional data about peripheral devices. Okay. Identify 2 features of graphic user interface. So, for example, what are the features of graphic user interface? Let's state them all. So basically, there are like 5 or 6 maybe different features. So one of them is menus. Then you have dialog boxes. We had this topic, that's why I gave you this question. By the way, you had it in your summary of assessment, so it would be helpful if you did this task before your summary, because your summary was very similar to this, and I did it on purpose just to check, just to help people who did this task. So some of you, 5 of you, who did this task, uh, had some benefits instead of like over other students who didn't. Okay, so what are the features? Menus, dialog boxes, then you have windows. Windows means Okna, not operational system Windows. Then you have icons, buttons, you can say checkboxes, radio buttons. It's not important to state all of them, like checkboxes, radio buttons, text fields, pointers, and so on. So you can stay like this. You need to state only 2. So if you state any 2 of these 6, you will have 2 points for this question. Okay, outline the purpose of the memory address register in the central processing unit. So it's important to notice that you have 2 marks for this question. It means that you need to state 2 different points. First one is the main purpose. What is the main purpose of the memory address register? So memory address registers holds the address of, you can say address, but because it's stated in the name of this register, or you can say location instead of address if you don't want to repeat yourself. So it stores the memory address or memory location of data or instruction. It can be data or instruction. So it's the first point. You get 1 point for this statement. How do you get 1 more point? So you say that memory address of data that needs to be accessed by CPU, you can say. Or you can say just accessed. Just access is okay. You can say that needs to be read or written or fetched or stored. So it can be any of these 5 operations. So you get 1 point for the first statement. Memory address register holds the memory location of data or instruction that needs to be accessed. Okay, let's move on to the first question. Outline why single processor computers may not be able to render 3D graphics effectively. Also, 2 points. Very important to notice how many points, how many marks do you get from every question, because it's like a small hint for you on the exam, during the exam. So, what is the reason why single processor computers may not be able to render 3D graphics effectively? So, first of all, because they are occupied with other tasks, you can say. Or it's the first work. How do you get it? You state the reason. The reason why CPU cannot handle this type of work. Or you can say it cannot handle multiple tasks. What does it mean? To do multiple tasks, you need multi-core CPU. So it can be, you can say like it's very obvious answer, but however it's a correct answer. So, and you don't need, by the way, I will write in the correct form, because don't do like I did in the beginning. Don't just say because. It's better if you write it, if you write the answer without any shortages. So just write the full answer. So single processor cannot cannot render 3D graphics because it is occupied with other tasks, or you can say it cannot handle multiple tasks. So you get 1 point for this. Also here you get 1 point, and here 1 more point. So what is the second reason? You can put a comma, put a point, dot, and then start a new sentence, or you can just do the next question or just like this. I will write in the new, on a new line, just for you to read it easily. So the second reason is rendering 3D graphics requires you can say like more than one core, but it would be obvious. You can just say great amount of productivity, or you can say great amount of processing power. It doesn't matter. Or you can say in any other words. So you can get 1 point for this statement. Also you can say that such type of tasks, I mean 3D graphics, will require high speed of overclocking. You can read by yourself what is overclocking. You can get 1 more point for this statement. So you can write down any two of these and you'll get 2 points for this question. Let's move on. Outline one advantage of using virtual memory. Outline one disadvantage of using virtual memory. So as I told you on the lesson, virtual memory is a type of memory which is used when the main memory, I mean RAM, is oh, sorry. Well, virtual memory is a type of memory which computers start using when the RAM is over. So as it's very obvious to state, it allows more programs to be executed in the same time. It means like you can handle multitasking, more different tasks parallelly, or you can say simultaneously, or you can say in the same time. It's all the same. Then you can say allows more applications, you can say, to be run than the capacity of RAM. You can say in these two different ways. What else? How to get the second point? So basically, when you say by the use, so you need in these types of questions, like when you have to outline one advantage, and you see that there is 2 points, how to get both of the points? So you just need to state, first of all, you need to state advantage and then outline. What does mean outline? For example, you say why it's important. For example, why it's important to complete tasks that I put in this classroom. Why it's important to do these tasks? What are advantages of doing these tasks? You can say so that basically you get more preparation for the future exam rather than other students. It's an advantage. How to outline this advantage? So you can say I am getting more prepared for the exam for free by the teacher, and he will tell me how to how to write the examination papers, how to answer examination questions. So you just say the advantage, so more preparation, and then you outline it. You say that more than other students. So it's outlining. The same with this question. So you get 1 point and then outline. And you get the second point for outlining. For example, let's have one more example of the questions for the question number 5. So one more example can be like larger application can be run on the computer in comparison to like to the computer with small amount of RAM. So this part is the advantages that larger application can be run on the computer, and the outlining is with a small amount of RAM. So basically, for example, if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM and some of the program, for example, Photoshop requires 12 gigabytes of RAM, so you can run Photoshop with 8 gigabytes of RAM when you use virtual memory, because other 4 gigabytes will be added from, this will be from RAM and this will be from the virtual memory. And you can run 12 gigabytes for Photoshop. Let's continue to the sixth question. State the hexadecimal equivalent of the following binary number. It's an easy one. We did it more than once. So this is easy. It's the last number because it's 11111. So it will be F. What is this one? So if we subtract 1, it will be E. It will be 111, 0. It will be E. If we subtract 1 more time, it will be 1101. It means A, B, C, D, E, F. So it will be D. So this one is D. This one is F. I don't know if you get my logic, how I get it. But it's like in the end we have A, B, C, D, E, F. So each one is 111. Here will be 1110, and this one will be 1101. This will be 1100. If you get my point, this will be 1011. 1010. Ну, то же самое, как мы делали, как я делал табличку, только я там сверху вниз делал, я прибавлял по единичке, а тут я просто отнимаю, потому что, ну, понятно, что это последнее число, раз тут 2 единички, что оно в конце будет. Поэтому от 1 до этого числа далеко считать, а вот от конца до него близко считать. Всего лишь нужно 2 раза отнять единичку. Okay. Seventh question. Construct the truth table from the following logic circuit. So we have A, B, C. A, B, C. Ой, блин. So, у нас A and B. A and B. Это будет у нас 0. Получается 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Только здесь 1 и тут 1. By the way, when you do the truth table, it's important to fill all the lines. Даже если вы какой-то супер гений и вы сразу можете ответ сказать, все равно нужно все выполнять по очереди, потому что в Марсеме, видите, 3. То есть за каждый столбик будет даваться сколько-то поинтов. То есть это у нас S. A and B это у нас S, грубо говоря. Это у нас S. То есть важно писать S, потому что тут написано S, значит в табличке должно быть S. Я просто не заметил. И потом у нас есть Z. Z это у нас вот это S или C, да? То есть тут будет 0. Так. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Here's the answer. Почему я вот написал именно вот так отдельно? Потому что, смотрите, 1 point for ABC. Это 1 point. 1 point за S, 1 point за Z. И отсюда выходит 3 point. Поэтому важно написать вот это правильно, нигде не ошибиться. Посчитать правильно S, посчитать правильно Z. So we get 1 point for each column. These 3 columns is 1 point, S 1 point, Z 1 point. Outline one method of collecting information from stakeholders concerning the requirements for a new system. Okay, what is the methods of data collection? It can be interview, survey, observation, right? So you can state either one of them. So basically you get 2 points. 1 point for just outlining the method of collecting information. So even though you don't know how to write complex sentences in English, you can just say interview, and you already will have 1 point for this question. Okay, let's answer fully. So we can say survey, and then we need to confirm the requirements for a new system. So you can say general or just questions. You can just say questions, week survey, comma, general questions will be given to stakeholders in the written form. So you will get 2 points for this. Concerning the requirements for a new system. Also, you can say interview. How do you conduct interview? Just specific questions asked from stakeholders in an individual form. You can say written form, or you can say online, because you can conduct, mostly you conduct service online using online forms, while interviews will have specific questions, not general, because general you just, for example, yes or no, agree, disagree, like these questions in survey. In interview you have specific questions. So in interview you have open-ended questions. Okay, and the last one is observation, or you can say direct observations. So how do we get information from observation? So researcher or observer or data collector, you can say both ways. What will he do? He will obviously observe and make watches. It would be better if you say watches, because you can also say observes, but you don't want to repeat yourself, so it's better to use watches. So observer watches stakeholders while they perform or do their job. That's all. So 1 point just for stating the method, 1 point for these words, and 1 point for how it will be conducted. Identify 2 characteristics of a personal area network. We didn't have this topic yet. Oh, sorry, but but I just didn't want to cross it out because it's a PDF document and it's hard to do it. But I just wanted you to Google this question. But we will have this topic. It's the topic number 3. We already covered topic 1, topic 2. Now we will have topic 4, and only after topic 4 we will have topic number 3. So you can say 2 characteristics. So it's the smallest type of network. So we have PAN, personal area network, then we have LAN, local area network, then we have WAN, which is a wide area network. So what are the 2 characteristics? What is characteristics? It's also this paper, by the way, it's very good because you have almost all different like keywords that you probably will have on your exam. For example, feature. What is a feature? То есть особенность, да, какая-то? Feature. То есть даже не особенность, feature. Правильно, как перевести сейчас? Давайте посмотрим. Feature. Особенность, да? Характерная черта. Ну да, особенность. Ну то есть не просто особенность, а именно вот характерная черта лучше подходит, чем особенность. Потому что то, что делает эту вещь особенной. Then we have purpose. Это вот очень важно, много где будет встречаться purpose. Потом advantages, disadvantages, easy one, right? Then we have methods. And then we have characteristics. So what is the difference between characteristics and features? So characteristics is just all the parameters. Also, you can say not characteristics, but properties. Yes, properties. But some of the terms don't have properties, while almost everything has characteristics. For example, let me make example. For example, we have I don't know. For example, we have Sabina. Yes. So what are the characteristics of Sabina? NIS student, right? Something year old. Then we can say like gender, age. I will just write down age. Social status. We can say student. We can say employed, unemployed. So everything will be characteristics, even like food size and hair color and so on. So all of these will be characteristics, but what are the features of Sabina? For example, if we say the only person in class who doesn't cheat on summaries. This will be the feature because everyone cheats and Sabina doesn't cheat. Yes, it will be the feature of Sabina, something which makes her special from other students. So same is with this example. When we have characteristics, we need to say only features, while here you can say everything. So smallest type of network. What else? For example, let me Google because I don't remember. Consists of connected devices. Like every single network consists of connected devices. Local area network can consist of connected devices. A wide area network. Every Wi-Fi network is a net. For example, internet is wide area network. So internet consists of connected devices. So every network consists of connected devices. It's obvious. You don't need to remember this. What else? Can be connected using wires or Bluetooth or wireless. So I think it's enough. So you can just say two of these. You can Google this. Characteristics of WAN. Characteristics of typical education experiments of personal area network. Short range communication, low power consumption, low cost, small personal networks. It's the smallest personal network, by the way. Communication of devices within a personal space. Not small personal, the smallest network. Because we have PAN, LAN, WAN, three of them. And the PAN is the smallest. Okay, that's all, I guess. How to stop.